So tell us about the writing process. So you had this idea and you knew you needed to get words to paper. Walk us through that.
So, I write for a living. I do a lot of writing. It's obviously very legal oriented, but I feel like I am a good writer. I went through a certificate program in law school as well. But I ended up working with a ghostwriter. I had met her, probably right after everything happened with the old partner. And we had talked about doing a story about that. And obviously things got crazier and just weren't going to be a good fit at that time. And then a year later, I was at a cabin with some girlfriends and my friend asked me about it. She said, have you thought about writing that book still? And I was like, I don't know. You just think like, who am I to write a book? Even at that,
yes.
Thinking that. And, but a week later, Candy Cross reached out to me out of the blue and said, how are you doing? I saw you have your own firm now, what's going on? And we reconnected. And I just decided if I can help one person from that, that's what I wanted to do. But I also knew, obviously, I was running a law firm. So I need to work with somebody that could at least help me get the thoughts down. And then I could go through and do the editing process and make it for my voice. So that's what I've been doing, is working with a ghostwriter, because that was just, I think, a good investment if I was going to do something with this and actually put it out there for the betterment of others.
Yeah. So when is the book set to release?
We're shooting with May. It may be June, but May is the goal. So,
okay.
Yeah.
And you're in Georgia, right, Kathryn?
I am in Georgia, yes.
Okay. Well, when we're all allowed to see other humans,
right?
I'll have to get a copy. Yes, yeah. I'll have to get a copy of your book and get your autograph on it.
Definitely, yes, definitely.
That'd be awesome. So with everything we've talked about in the book, I just want to wrap up a little bit. Because we're still in quarantine and going through this COVID process, you had mentioned that mental health is super important to you. So what are maybe some recommendations that you have for those individuals or other business owners that are currently going through a really tough time due to COVID? Yeah.
So one of the first things I had to do for myself, and took me a little bit to figure it out, is set a time limit on the news and social media that I was looking at. So I set a 30-minute time limit for NPR, Facebook, any of that stuff. I'm a big proponent of having information and feeling more in control with information. But at the same time, after a certain point, you can't do anything else about it, right? And you almost start going down this rabbit hole of like, what's happening with this? And, it spirals, I feel like.
Yeah.